the Surface Go on the lab. I think this is the most recommended setting, but we'll also go through other settings on the table and whatnot, what you can do. So for now, when we put it on the lab, we open the kickstand to adjust whatever angle we need, and we have ample space on one slab to adjust it, so it's really comfortable and practical. So opening from shutdown, even though the processor is not very strong, it actually opens with enough speed. And then Windows Hello comes up, and it unlocks very fast as well. So it's all very practical. And the good thing also in the flight mode, when you have something like Windows Hello, you don't need to worry about typing the password next to someone stranger. So yeah, the keyboard itself is decent. Here we have light. Later in the video, you're gonna show it in the darker environment without the reading lights. It also performs well. If you need to manipulate any small thing on the screen, you can obviously use the trackpad, but you can also use the pen. Although for something like what I'm doing right now, which is just adjusting the text, you can just do it on the touchscreen itself by zooming in, pinching. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, the keyboard is comfortable. The layout also is decent. So okay, let's close that. Maybe let's try to fire up something else. I don't have internet here, but I just want to show you the browser, because most of the time a lot of us use the browsers. So let's try the Firefox. Okay, so as you can see here, it takes like maybe a couple of seconds, 3 seconds to open. So that's why I would recommend on these lower powered machines to use the first party browser, which is in this case is Microsoft Edge. Even also you should consider that Microsoft Edge now is already with the Chromium, is built on the Chromium right now. So it's almost like using the Chrome itself. So yeah. Okay, so now going on the table, you can see that the laptop itself is almost the same size as the table, which is basically the keyboard size. So there is no room for the kickstand. So right now I'm leaning the screen onto the passenger in front of me, the chair of the passenger in front of me. So it's basically any movement in their chair, it will affect my viewing angles, and obviously the computer might fall down, hopefully not, but yeah. But if you really need to type with the keyboard, then maybe that's an option. Yeah, also not recommended. So I would recommend that if you want to use the laptop on the table, it's better used without the keyboard, because as you can see, even if you try to make the kickstand on the table itself, the angle becomes so awkward for you to see the screen. So even the screen can be still viewed, it's really not very convenient. You know, moving into a darker environment, and also having like a heavier application, like this application is used for design, 3D design. So it's the benefit is it's a fully fledged application. It's a desktop application, so you can do any adjustments on the fly, no pun intended. But the disadvantage, as you saw, is the speed is a bit low. The good thing also, you don't need the keyboard, because a lot of these applications, technical applications now, are increasingly adapting the use of the pen. Thank you so much for watching.